Hey guys, so 2021 is coming to a close, and at the end of each year, I can't help but reflect on the last 12 months and how they've left an imprint on me that will impact the rest of my life moving forward. So I wanted to take this moment of reflection as an opportunity to reconnect with you not as a creator, but as a person, and to give you a brief recap of my year. The good, the bad, and the ugly. It's gonna be pretty thick, so let's get into it. Right after a word from our sponsor.
Before that, thanks to Private Internet Access for sponsoring this video. PIA is the industry-leading no-log VPN service with over 30 million downloads that lets you browse the web freely and securely. As most of you know, private web browsing is hardly private, as ISPs can still see your web browsing history while harvesting your data. PIA lets you bypass that by changing your IP address and rerouting your internet traffic through an encrypted tunnel so your online activity is completely hidden. PIA offers dedicated apps for all platforms including Windows, iOS, Android, Amazon Fire Stick, Linux, and more. You can also circumvent any content restrictions in your region to gain access to services like Netflix, Hulu, Disney+, and Amazon Prime. It even supports P2P file sharing and torrenting. To top it all off, a single PIA subscription lets you protect up to 10 devices simultaneously, and it has a highly skilled customer support team of experts available 24/7. So if you're ready to experience full digital privacy, click the link in the video description to get PIA's New Year's deal, less than $2 a month with 4 extra months free. That's 83% off the normal price at just $1.98 a month. Start browsing safely and securely today with Private Internet Access.
For starters, 2021 has been weird and shitty. While it can't hold a candle to the clusterfuck that was 2020, by all accounts, this year has been a royal dumpster fire. On a global scale, the COVID-19 pandemic is still affecting all aspects of life with no end in sight. Horrific news stories arrive in our feeds daily, and as we try our best to adjust to every curveball thrown at us, the world keeps changing so fast that it seems impossible to keep up. Meanwhile, the tech industry is still plagued with outrageously high GPU prices, which have taken a toll on the accessibility of these parts and the morale of nearly 2 billion PC gamers worldwide. Whether it's about the GPU crisis, the global pandemic, or any of society's woes, it seems the most frequently asked question I see nowadays is, when will things get better? Until this day, my answer is still, I don't know. But 2021 hasn't just been a hard year for the world, it's been a hard year for me. And I'm guessing it's been a hard year for you too. As most of you know, mine began with a rough start when my 5-year marriage ended. Looking back, I can confidently say that it's been the hardest chapter of my life that I've ever had to go through. And that's a blessing, because I know a lot of people in the world have had to endure much worse. Still, my life and experiences are my own, and they're all I know. 2021 was the first time I ever experienced crippling depression, which affected my ability to work and live normally. Some days just getting out of bed felt like a monumental task, let alone running a business that requires me to face the world and act like everything's fine, that I'm fine. It's hard to put into words how difficult that's been for me. How difficult it still is for me sometimes. And while I have a lot more healing to do, and wounds that I've realized now will take years to fully close, I have been healing. Because 2021 hasn't just been the hardest year of my life, it's also been the one where I've experienced the most growth, clarity, and self-love. All of which are still a work in progress. Hitting rock bottom and trying to climb your way back up puts a lot of things in perspective. I have a newfound respect for my strength and tenacity. I'm learning to respect my boundaries, learning to give myself permission to not always feel okay. And I've been reminded that the people I love are the only things that truly matter, and to make room for myself on that list. Apart from all the personal growth and self-discovery, 2021 also brought me some blessings that were less abstract. To name a few, my amazing friend Paul and I hosted 3 successful charity streams where you guys helped us raise over $100,000 for the Children's Hospital of Los Angeles. I dyed my hair pink and wasn't canceled. My cats planned my day, and I didn't die. And to top things off, what better way to end the year than with a personal shout out from Henry Cavill himself on national TV. Henry, if you're watching this, thank you. You made my year. And also, check your Instagram DMs. Switching gears a bit, as some of you have noticed, the toll this year has taken on me has also had a direct impact on my content. And I look at that in 2 ways. On one hand, the quality of my videos in 2021 falls woefully short of the standard I place on myself. And for that, I feel like I've let you guys down, and it's something for which I often feel a heavy amount of guilt. At the same time, I'm surprised that I was able to turn on the camera and hit record so many times when there was a period this year that I considered walking away from the channel indefinitely. But either way you look at it, it's clear that making videos has been a challenge for me. Not just here on BITWIT, but for the Workhorse channel as well, which I haven't posted to nearly as much as I'd like. All I can hope is that as my mental health continues to improve over the next year, that my content will too, and that I'll be able to make quality videos for you again soon. Thank you for being patient with me during this time as I refine my footing. And while we're on the topic of giving thanks, I'd like to express how grateful I am to everyone in my life who's offered me their love and support this year. My growth and recovery have been expedited because of the warmth shown to me by my family, friends, and acquaintances. Even those who may not know the full scale of what I've been through and am still fighting. Thank you for being a light in my darkest hour. So, to sum things up, I stumbled into 2021 confused, angry, and broken. But now I'm heading into 2022 stronger, wiser, and a little less broken. So maybe I should change my answer. The next time someone asks, when will things get better? I'll reply, eventually. As always, thank you guys for watching, and I hope you have an amazing new year filled with hope, peace, and joy. I'll see you guys in the next video.